But we'll see, we still have a lot of questions to go. So what's next up on my list? Yeah, those are my future plans. And what is my favorite thing about YouTube? Definitely you guys. Getting feedback from you guys, sharing ideas with you guys, showing you guys what I do and what I like. And hearing back from you, getting input from you, and then improve my stuff. I don't know, just the interaction with the viewers is the most awesome thing that YouTube offers, I think, for me. And obviously also, I met some really cool people by doing YouTube, which is also really amazing. But mainly the interaction with you guys, I really enjoy that. So I hope you have just as much fun as I do with it. I really hope so, anyways. But yeah, that's what is my favorite thing about YouTube, I gotta say. Moving on, that were also General Tuber's questions. And, General Tuber asked also, as well as Goldminer and Job 2000, they all asked, what made me start YouTube? Why the hell would I start making videos? And I talked about that in the past as well, but I'm gonna briefly summarize it again. I had several reasons for YouTube. I was playing Minecraft before, on a server with a lot of friends, and a lot of those friends lost interest into the game. So I was kind of less alone on the server, and it was less and less fun for me to just build all the big structures I built for myself. So I wanted to share my stuff, and that's why I started making videos. Another reason, obviously, is I watch other people making videos that I didn't know what Let's Plays basically were before I found Kurt J. Mack. A friend who actually played with me on the server, one day linked me to one of his videos and said, look at this guy, he's walking to the Farlands, isn't that amazing? And I just started watching him, and I was so interested in what he has to talk about too, and I really enjoyed watching him, and I kept watching him. And then this Kurt J. Mack guy joined a server, a multiplayer server, and that was obviously the Minecraft server, which introduced me to a lot of other awesome Let's Players. And yeah, those were also, of course, very motivating for me. And I wanted to try if I can do something similar on my own. And the third reason, or basically the reason, also a reason to basically justify the time I would put into all these videos, was to improve my English skills. I knew back then, oh, I'm gonna need a lot of English speaking skills later on in university. I'm gonna talk to people in English in the lab. I might even work in labs in other countries, so I need to learn speaking English. And that was a positive side effect of making YouTube videos. I started making them in English because I wanted to improve my English. I couldn't really speak English at all. Well, I could basically. I knew the basics, obviously, and I knew some school English. But when you go back to one of my first videos, you definitely hear that I have improved a lot since then, and I'm really proud of that. And yeah, so that worked out, kinda. Really happy about that. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Just gathering some glowstone, because glowstone is something you always need for lighting and stuff. Never hurts. There's some more quartz back there. Kind of feel like I'm running in circles a bit. But oh well, as long as we're getting quartz, everything's fine, right? But those were a few of the reasons why I started YouTube. And actually I set a few limits to myself. For example, I said to myself, Fabe, if you don't get 100 subscriber until you got your 100th video, you're gonna stop. It's not worth it. People are not enjoying you. And you're basically just doing it for your own again. But I got the 100 subscribers, I think, around my 30th video, maybe? I'm not sure anymore. But I got my 100 subscribers, and so I continued making YouTube videos. That's the story of my life. Well, not quite, but you get the idea. Alright, I think it's time for the next question. Your favorite dream asks, what is your OTP? And I had no idea. Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Got it. I had no idea what OTP actually means, and I had to ask and Google. And it does mean the one true pairing. So from any TV show or anything fictional you see, what is your favorite pairing of a couple you see in there? And I never thought about that actually, but when I started thinking about the first thing, I don't know if it's really my OTP of all time, but the first thing that came to mind is Tidus and Yuna. And I don't know if you know where it's from, but that's one of the games I played when I was maybe 14 or 15. So basically in the middle of the puberty. And I was really impressed by their love story, and I really, really enjoyed seeing those two together. I don't know why, but I really got into that. I was kind of a romantic guy back then. I hope I still am. I'm not sure about that. But I really, really enjoyed their love story. And it is basically the main characters from Final Fantasy X. A game I really, really enjoyed back then. And yeah, I just enjoyed the couple so much. And I don't know why, but it was the first thing that came to mind when I started thinking about it. So I'm gonna go with Tidus and Yuna from Final Fantasy X as my one true pairing. Next question is from iMatHD. And this is a question that I really, really had a hard time with. He asks, if you could have the whole day to spend with anyone, who would it be? And this is a weird question. I mean, I guess people would think of someone kind of famous, maybe their idol or something like that. They wanna spend a day with and talk to, but I don't really have a real idol that I want to be like or something, or that I definitely want to meet. So I would probably just would like to spend a whole day with my friends. Maybe I would even go, because my real life friends, I see them quite often, so it doesn't make sense to choose my real life friends. I think I would choose the TimeShot guys. If I would have the chance to spend one day with anyone, I would probably like to spend the day with the guys from the server here, meet them in person, and just have fun with them in real life. Meet them, have a beer, and just have fun with those guys. I think that's who I would spend the whole day with. No, I'm lost again in this. I got lost in this fortress during the live stream on my way to the desert, and now I'm getting lost again. Kind of want to get down there in a safe manner. I just gotta have to jump probably. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. There's some quartz down there and some more there. Yeah, people really haven't been paying attention to all the quartz in the nether here. I'm kind of happy about that. But yeah, that's the first question from iMat. And here's another question. What things would you like to see in some near updates for Minecraft? And that is another question we talked about in the TimeShot podcast. I'm basically gonna make it quick and summarize it again. I'm looking forward to the PvP update. Adding new factors into PvP, making it a little bit more reliable, a little less lag dependent, a little more fair. I think that would be really, really cool, and I think it could really push competitive Minecraft to the next level. And yeah, if you want to know more about that, we talked about that a little bit in the TimeShot podcast. So that's the answer for that question. I think you had a third question. Oh yeah, are you Skybridge Bob? Nope, I am not. Okay, next question. Torbray asked a series of questions. The first question is, when you see new YouTubers in the internet webs, do you ever think about your old days and your quality of videos produced? Actually, I did. I'm not seeing as many new YouTubers anymore, but I used to be active on the reddit.com/r/let's play. And on there are a lot of new Let's Players that are just starting out, looking for feedback. And I used to give feedback on there, and I also used to receive feedback from there to know what should I do better and stuff like that. And that's also where I saw Fatron for the first time, by the way, on the subreddit, which was kind of interesting. I saw her, I think, a few months before We both joined Red Cubed and met there for the first time. And Brian, Logan111, was active on there too while I was active on there, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I think that's where I saw most of new Let's Players when I checked them out. I'm not too active there anymore, I just don't have the time anymore. I'm producing way more videos now, and university did get a little busier. So I'm not spending any time anymore on /r/Let's Play. But I think it's a good place to start out. So in case you are looking for feedback, or you want to talk to other people who are doing YouTube or they're just starting out, I definitely recommend the subreddit. It definitely helps a lot, and there are also other threads that gives you nice tips on what you have to do and what you have to pay attention to when you start out and stuff like that. And yeah, that kind of leads to the next question. Do you ever want to try to help new YouTubers improve, to succeed? And yeah, I tried. I gave feedback to people. I said what I enjoyed, what they should do better, and stuff like that. I don't have the time really anymore, but if you're looking for feedback and stuff, I just said it, I really recommend the Let's Play subreddit for this kind of stuff. It's a little harsh, so you can't really advertise yourself on there, and there are some pretty strict rules about that. You can't link your own videos. You gotta put it in a text post and explain what you want. And there are special feedback threads for everyone. And yeah, it's pretty well organized to kind of prevent anyone from just throwing the links in there and trying to get cheap views. Oh, I didn't do that, right? I hope I didn't do that. Ah, these pigment damage noises scare me so much all the time. But yeah, reddit.com/ don't scare me like that, guys. /r/Let's Play, something I would recommend for YouTubers that start out. And the third question is, do you ever wonder about what series you could have done or could have not done? And actually, no, I don't think I ever did wonder about. I definitely never regretted doing a series, I think. I did my series as long as I enjoyed them, and as soon as I didn't enjoy them anymore, I stopped them. So I never really regretted doing a series, I gotta say. I never got something bad, really bad feedback for a series. The worst feedback that I got is basically that no one was watching it, but that isn't bad feedback at all. That's just non-feedback, and well, then you see, okay, no one's interested, I'm gonna stop the series, and no one complained, so everything is fine. So I never really regretted doing a series, and the same, along the same lines, I never really wondered about series I could have done. I don't know, maybe if I knew about the dinosaur mod, I would have started it a little earlier, because I'm really enjoying that mod and the series, the dinosaur mod series that I have going on. But other than that, I don't know. I wouldn't know in a series that I didn't really start up. All right, next question is from Demka, and she asks, "Do you have good internet in Germany?" And oh, use fortune, Fabe, use fortune. And the answer to that is, I think we have pretty good internet. I'm pretty sure we don't have the best internet, but I'm also pretty sure we have probably one of the best internet for the costs we have to pay. So it's kind of cheap, I guess. I mean, I pay together with my flatmate, we pay $30 a month, and we get 50 Mbits down and 10 Mbits up, which is pretty good internet, I think. I can definitely live with that, and it's not too expensive. Basically, I pay $15 for that internet together. Yeah, because we just divided by 2, so that's nice. So I don't think we have bad internet, and I'm pretty pleased with the internet I have. Can't complain about it. So I hope that is sufficient of an answer for you, Damka. And we are going to move on to the next question. Hella Monetza asked, "Do you watch any TV shows?" And I talked about it a little earlier. Yes, I do. I do watch Game of Thrones. I do watch other TV shows like Dollhouse. I watch Walking Dead. I watched Breaking Bad. I watched Dexter. I watch a lot of TV shows, actually, and I really enjoy this. They are especially perfect for... Oh, Be careful. Perfect when you do something like this, what I do right now, grinding in Minecraft. Just put a TV show on your second screen and you're good to go. You can mine for hours without getting bored. And I love it. That's what I usually do. Yeah, I watch tons of TV shows and I'm always on the lookout for new TV shows that I want to watch. Alright, so next question is from Tim For Real, my little cousin. I don't know if you know him, but he was together with me on the server I played before the Red Cube server. Hello, guest. Don't shoot at me, please. Gotcha. And he had 2 questions, I think. He asked, which of your own videos do you like the most? And this is also a question I really had to think about it quite a bit. And it actually made me go back in my uploads and check out some of my old videos. And there are some videos that I'm really, really proud of. I can't really name a favorite video, but there are definitely several videos I'm really, really proud of. One is, for example, the cinematic I did pretty much in the beginning of a build I worked on for a few months. It was called the Colosseum, and that was basically what it was, a Colosseum. An oval-shaped Colosseum, like the real one. And yeah, I put just so much work into it, and I just loved how the cinematic turned out. Obviously, now I'm not as pleased with it anymore. I think I could have done a lot better with my new skills now. But for back then, I was really, really proud of it. And this is definitely one of my favorites. Another one is my 100th video. I built a secret base in creative with some secrets hidden around in some secret passageways and stuff like that. And I watched that back earlier today, and I couldn't even remember half of it, and I enjoyed it so much. It really, really impressed me how much work I put into that back then. So that is another video that really impressed me. Obviously, some of you might remember those, but I did a lot of different time-lapse videos on the Survival Inc. server, which is the server I played on before Red Cubed. And I think they turned out pretty well too. I'm pretty proud of those. And I think another series I'm pretty proud of is the Dust, an Elysian Tale. Dust is an indie game, and I enjoyed playing this game so much, and I think it really came across in the series. And yeah, that's probably my favorite non-Minecraft series that I had. I really, really enjoyed that, and I still have the plan to play this game again, maybe on a live stream or something, just because it was that awesome. I enjoyed that so much. So thank you, Tim, for your question. Oh no, that was just one question. I think you had another one. Do you plan on doing a time-lapse again? And yes, I do plan on doing a time-lapse again, because time-lapses are amazingly epic, and I love doing them. So I will do a time-lapse again. And I think we have the last guy that asked some questions, and that is some more questions from Job, or JOEB 2000. He had a few more questions. He asked, yeah, how long have I been YouTube? I answered that already. He also asked, what made you start YouTube? I answered that question also. What is the best thing, in my opinion, about TimeShot? And the best thing about TimeShot is not the gas, definitely not the gas. The best thing about TimeShot is the people. Obviously, I don't know what else could it be. Just the people that have the same goals. They are doing YouTube, they have a lot of same interests, Minecraft, YouTube. And I don't meet a lot of these people in real life, obviously, because it's kind of a rare hobby to have. I mean, I met people that are playing Minecraft, but not many people, basically. Well, I can't say no one, but not many people, or really, really rarely, people that actually do YouTube. So it's just awesome to play together with people who understand you, who have the same interests, and you can just hang out and have fun with. That's what I enjoy most about TimeShot. And I think he had one more question. What would you change about Minecraft? Obvious thing would be maybe rewrite it in C++ or another better performing programming language, because Java is obviously the cause of a lot of the problems that the game has. A lot of the bugs and a lot of the lag issues and performance issues is associated with using Java as a programming language. But I understand Notch. I think Java, whatever you want to call it, is a programming language that a lot of programmers start out using because it's pretty easy to learn. And I guess Notch didn't expect this game to take off that much, so he just started it as a hobby project, and he started programming it in Java because it was the easiest. And he didn't really think about the consequences that it would have later on. So I'm not too mad about him for that. But yeah, I think the game would definitely profit from being written in another programming language than Java. That's one thing I would change. I'm not sure. There are not many things I would change about the game. I mean, if I could give one thing to the game, it would probably be the feelings you would get when you play it for the first time, the first night, when you are really, really scared of stuff. I really, really miss these feelings every now and then. And I really remember when I first started out my first world, built my first little wooden shack, and was just so scared at night. I didn't have a bed. I just stayed in all night and looked out of my window and see all these angry mobs running around, and I was scared for my life. And dying was the worst thing back then. Nowadays, if you die, oh well, I'm gonna go back there and grab my resources. But back then, I don't think I knew about F3, so I had no idea. I got really lost in the caves, and I had no idea where my stuff went and all that kind of stuff. It were amazing times, and I think kind of everyone that started playing Minecraft has the same memories of the time when he started out. So if I could bring something back, that would probably be it. Just the feels, and in the first days you play Minecraft and the music kicks in. The music was so atmospheric. That was amazing. Really, really good memories for me. I really had a lot of fun with that. But yeah, let's check how many stacks did we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost 7. And we got 6 at the base, which leaves us with 13. So basically only got half of what we need, which is kind of disappointing to me. I really was hoping we can get it all done today, so I can finally start construction on the building of the nations next time. But yeah, I might have to do a lot more quartz hunting off camera. But I'm out of questions, guys, so I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any other questions, what you should do, probably write them down and keep in mind for my next Q&A episode when I need new creative questions again. Because questions like about YouTube and why I started and what I enjoy about YouTube and stuff like that, those are questions I get asked pretty much every time. And I don't mind it too much because I don't do these Q&A episodes too often, and obviously we get new people in here every day, which is amazing, by the way. We hit 2,000 subscribers I think a little over a week ago, which is awesome, an amazing number, and I really, really appreciate you guys, all of you that enjoy my content. It is just an amazing feeling having all you guys watching the videos and participating in the comments and interacting with me, which is obviously my favorite part about YouTube, as I said earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think I'm gonna try and find my way back to the surface now safely, and maybe go for another run of quartz hunting once I bring the stuff that I already have into safety, so I can't lose it anymore. But yeah, thanks to all of you guys who submitted a question. I hope I answered all of them to your contentness, I guess. If not, feel free to ask in the comments. I can answer some more stuff in the comments, or if you have a few more questions about the answers I gave, feel free to ask. I'm always eager to answer your questions in the comments. But other than that, I think I'm gonna call it an episode for today. I don't know how long this went on, but I'm pretty sure it is at least 2 episodes that I have to split up for this now. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and I want to stay here. So hope you enjoyed. If you liked these episodes, feel free to like, as always, and guess I'll see you all next time. Until then, have a nice day, and seriously guys, don't be daft, play some Minecraft.